He was rejected 50 times, laughed at, ignored, told he'd never make it. But one single yes changed his life forever, turning his seemingly impossible dream into a multi-million-dollar empire. This is the unbelievable true story of a man who simply refused to give up, a man whose journey proves that sometimes the only thing standing between you and your destiny is the courage to try one more time. Imagine this. You're in your 20s, full of ambition, with an idea you believe could change the world. But the world doesn't believe in you. You have no money, no powerful connections, not even a stable place to call home. Every door you knock on is slammed shut. Every pitch you make is met with the same cold, dismissive words. Sorry, not interested. This wasn't just a bad week or a bad month for our protagonist. This was his reality. For years, he faced a relentless storm of rejection. Picture the scene, a stack of rejection letters piling up, an empty wallet that echoes the emptiness in his stomach, the constant feeling of being an outsider looking in. Most people would have quit after the first few rejections. 10 rejections would break even the most optimistic spirits, but 50? 50 rejections feel like the universe screaming at you to stop. Each no was a blow, a sting of humiliation. He was told his ideas were foolish, that he lacked the experience, the polish, the pedigree. He was, by all conventional measures, a failure. But here's where his story takes a turn that defies logic. Instead of letting the weight of these failures crush him, he did something extraordinary. He decided to use them as building blocks. Every rejection wasn't a stop sign, it was a lesson. It was fuel. He saw each no not as an endpoint, but as a data point, a clue on the map to success. He learned what didn't work, which arguments fell flat, and where his pitch was weak. He was being forged in the fires of failure, getting stronger, sharper, and more resilient with every closed door. Then came the turning point. It wasn't a sudden lottery win or a chance encounter with a billionaire. It was a quiet moment of profound realization. After his 50th rejection, sitting alone, probably late at night surrounded by empty coffee cups and scattered notes, something inside him shifted. He had been trying to change the world, to force it to see his vision. But in that moment of clarity, he understood a fundamental truth. Maybe it wasn't the world that needed to change. Maybe it was his approach. It was a pivotal moment of humility and genius. He stopped blaming the investors, the market, or his bad luck. Instead, he turned the microscope on himself and his product. He went back to the drawing board, not with despair, but with a surgeon's precision. He meticulously analyzed every piece of feedback he had ever received, even the harshest critiques. He studied his failures with the same intensity a scientist studies an experiment. He refined his product, tweaked his business plan, and polished his presentation until it was undeniable. He poured all the pain, all the lessons, and all the relentless hope from those 50 rejections into one final, perfected pitch. It was his all-or-nothing moment, the culmination of years of struggle. He was no longer the same person who had received that first rejection. He was a battle-hardened entrepreneur, armed with the wisdom that only comes from being told no again and again. And then it happened. The yes that changed everything. It didn't come from a massive venture capital firm or a famous tycoon. It came from a small, unassuming investor, someone who saw past the 50 rejections and saw the one thing that mattered, the unwavering belief and the refined idea of the man sitting in front of him. It was a simple handshake, a quiet agreement, but it was the crack in the dam that unleashed a flood of success. That single yes, that one person's belief, was the spark that ignited the entire enterprise. That initial partnership quickly blossomed. The product, now perfected through trial and error, hit the market and resonated with customers instantly. The business didn't just grow, it exploded. Within just 2 years, the company he had been told was worthless was generating millions. The man who once couldn't afford a proper meal was now the head of a thriving empire. It's a story that seems like a movie, but it's a testament to what's possible when perseverance meets strategy. The world that had once ignored him was now watching in awe, studying his every move. So, what is the real message here for you and me? The most powerful truth hidden in this incredible story is this. Success is rarely about luck, innate talent, or being in the right place at the right time. It's about resilience. It's about the 50 times you fall, get knocked down, and feel the sting of defeat, and the one crucial time you decide to get up anyway. Rejection is not the end of your story. It's not a verdict on your worth or the value of your dreams. It is simply proof that you are in the game. It's evidence that you are trying, that you are pushing boundaries, and that you are daring to create something new. Every great innovator, artist, and entrepreneur has a story filled with rejections. The only difference between those who make it and those who do it is that the successful ones see no as a comma, not a period. They understand that failure is just feedback in disguise. It's the universe's way of saying, not this way, try another. So the next time someone says no to you, whether it's in a job interview, a creative project, or a personal goal, I want you to remember this story. Don't let that no define you. Instead, smile. Smile because you now know that you are one step closer. You've just gathered another piece of valuable data on your journey. Your yes, the one that will change everything, might just be the very next one you hear. If stories like this inspire you to look at challenges differently and to keep pushing forward, then you're in the right place. Make sure to subscribe to our channel. Here, we don't just tell stories. We uncover the powerful lessons within them to help you on your own journey to success. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.